I got a Marty in here. Hey, Marty. Hey. He's doing great. Are you doing great? You want to say something? Punkin? Or Boop does. Boop says hey. That's how he plays. That's about it. He's kind of low energy when it comes to playing. Eevee was trying to play with him the other night. It was so funny. He was under a chair in the living room. Are you gonna chase? See, he runs up to her and flops. He was under a chair in the living room and Eevee was trying to bat at him. And so he started batting at her, and then she saw me watching, and then she just walked off like I was not playing with him. Isn't that right? Why don't you go down there and play with him? No. He wants to play with you. Do you want to play? Do you want to play? He's very gentle most of the time. Oh, don't bite me. I just said you were gentle. He doesn't bite hard. Yeah, he's doing great. He's recovering nicely from his little snip and getting his microchip. He's good. Damn good. Damn good. What are you biting me for? Ow, my foot's trying to cramp. He sticks his tongue out a lot. So Punkin has decided he's all right. She just doesn't want him to get too close to her. And she just hisses at him. She doesn't really do anything. Eevee has decided he's fine. She will let him get as close as he wants as long as he doesn't make any sudden moves or anything. So she's totally fine with him. Wally has decided he's all right. His tail doesn't work at all. He likes to play with it, though. He'll play with it. Kitty! So everybody seems to be getting along fine. No, even Nobu. Nobu tried to play with him at first, and then he wouldn't play with Nobu. So Nobu just gave up. See, she's watching. They like to watch him. So he's good. I'm sorry I haven't been here too much. Somebody asked me, why do you always make videos sitting on the floor in your bathroom? Well, because the light in there is shit, and it makes me look like a salty sea hag, and it's the end of the day, and the last thing I want after working all day, and then going to a workout, and then coming home and making a video, although I didn't have to do that today because the one I posted today was one I made on Saturday. I don't want to have to do all that and then have a video of me looking like a salty ass sea hag. Hey, kitty. Hey, kitty. Kitty. I have short. Ow! He bit my kneecap. I have shorts on. They're short, though. Kitty. Oh, he's purring. Ooh, you're up close. Listen to that boy. Are you happy? He just wants to be near the people. He will just come lay down wherever you are, and if you go to another room, he'll go in there and lie down. He'll just follow you around, and he'll just purr. He's very easy to please. He doesn't ask for much. He doesn't like cat treats, and he doesn't like wet food. He only wants dry food. He's been eating a lot. You've been eating a lot, kitty. Yeah. So, but he's doing fine. He's doing great, actually. He's been playing more and running around, and he's more active now than he was. When he first came in the house, all he did was sleep and eat. Like, that's all he wanted to do. But now he explores and he runs and he plays and does all kinds of stuff. So Marty has kind of taken up a lot of my time in the evenings. I've been hanging out with him and the other cats. Don't bite my toe. He's licking my toe. That's nasty, cat. I just got out of the shower. It shouldn't be too dirty. What have I been doing? Not much. I mailed a thing. So I sell stuff on eBay sometimes, and I mailed this pair of shoes. I had this pair of shoes that I had bought for my older son several years ago, and apparently they just sat in his closet in the box, and he never wore them, and he outgrew them, and I forgot they were there. So when he was cleaning out his closet, he said, I have this pair of shoes that I never wore, and they're too small. And his brother didn't want them, so I thought, well, I'll just put them on eBay and sell them. So I did, and they were going to some guy somewhere, and it made it to Indianapolis, to some sorting facility in Indianapolis. Oh, don't come flying in here like that. He just flops. He is bothered by nothing. She just came whipping in here out of from somewhere. Cat. I already forgot what I was saying. They interrupt me a lot. Anyway, they do kind of play with each other, but it's sort of haphazard the way they do it. What's the matter? What are you crying about? I don't even know who that was. I think it was Boot. So, okay, so this was back around the beginning of August. This package made it to Indianapolis, and then I guess it just disappeared. It just vanished because it never went anywhere after that. So the buyer was very understanding, very nice about it, and long story short, I had to refund him his money. So I was out the money, and I was out the shoes. So, but I was able to file a claim with the U.S. Postal Service. They do not make it easy, though. I had a hard time navigating the website, trying to figure out how to file the damn thing. But I got it filed. And then Glenda the Good Witch texted me last night when he got back. See, he has this condo up in the mountains that he rents out on Airbnb and VRBO or Bitty Bobby Booby or whatever that website is. And he goes up there to clean it a lot after the people check out because the cleaning companies up there are short-handed and they don't do a very good job. And he just goes and cleans it himself most of the time. So he got back late last night, and I had already gone to bed. I didn't get the text till this morning. He said, yeah, there was some mail for you when I got home. I said, mail for me? Like, because I haven't lived there in 7 years. It didn't even occur to me that it had anything to do with the claim. So I said, well, I don't know what it is. So after my exercise class, I stopped by his house, and I had to hurry because I needed to get home and make dinner. But I said, well, what is it? And he said, it's something from the U.S. Postal Service. And I'm still going, what the hell would that be? Because I filed the claim, but I didn't get any kind of response or anything. This was just a few days ago. So I didn't think even if I was going to get a response, I would get one that fast. Well, it was a check for the amount that the stated value of the shoes, which was like $40. I sold them for $40. So they gave me the $40 plus the shipping. So it was almost $50. So it was like a $48 check. So that was pretty cool. That was very fast. Anyway, we had the time to talk. I think we're going to go out to eat one day next week, possibly. And I need to get up to my dad's to see him. I haven't been up there in a bit. So there's this place up there near where he lives. It's called the Derby. I don't know if I've mentioned it before. I probably have. I'm told I repeat myself too much. Somebody said that to me. They said I talk about the cult too much. And I'm thinking, do I really? I mean, I'm thinking this was on the other channel. They said, I like your videos, but I can't watch it because you just won't shut up about that cult. I mean, you talk about it all the time. I'm thinking, objectively, do I talk about it that much? I don't think I do. I have like a butt ton of videos on there. I'd say less than 1% of them have me talking about the cult at all. But anyway, they said I can't watch your videos because you just will not shut up about that stupid cult. I don't know why you talk about it all the time. I'm like, I don't talk about it all the time. Because every time I bring it up, somebody always goes, wait a minute, this is the first time hearing of this. Yeah, because I don't talk about it that much. It's not a fun topic to discuss. But it does come up in conversation every now and then. How the hell did I get off on that? I don't know. Yeah, so people tell me I talk about the same things all the time. So I'm probably repeating myself, but as you get older, you're going to be doing it too. I don't know a single older person that does not repeat themselves sometimes. It's just something you start doing. Your record just starts skipping as you get older. I don't know. Y'all young people, maybe, yeah. Well, records are still a thing. I mean, they kind of made a comeback. See, sometimes they skip. They get stuck in the groove and they skip. There's a restaurant in Mount Airy? I think it's technically in Mount Airy. It's called the Derby, and it's this round restaurant, and it looks like a derby hat. And it's been there, I think, since the 40s. And they have the best hush puppies I've ever had in my life. So I told my dad, I said, we need to go up to the Derby again. So we'll come and visit you. We'll come see you one like on a Saturday or something. We'll go eat at the Derby. So we're supposed to do that sometime. I don't know when. I got to find out when my older son has a day that he could go, and maybe we'll go then. Marty's following Boop out of the room. Eevee is actually outside. She's sitting on the little patio out back. And Boop goes out there looking for frogs. See, over a year ago, she was out there one day, and there was a frog on the sliding door. And she got so excited she wanted to catch that frog. She didn't catch the frog. The frog got away. But after that, every night, she has gone out there looking for a frog. She'll go out there and look, and she'll come in, and then she'll want to go back out, and she'll continue looking for a frog. She wants a frog really bad. But see, the frogs get away before she could get them. They just boing away. Like they're like suction cup right on the sliding door. And she tries to swat at them and get them. And they just boing away or climb up the door. And they're not worried about her at all. But she goes out there looking for a frog. You can see her. She'll go out the back door and she's just like this, looking at the side of the house, looking at the sliding door, trying to, where's my frog? I don't have my frog out here. And if she doesn't see one, then she wants to come back in like it resets. And then she wants to go back out and continue looking for a frog. The other day, there was the cutest, tiny green frog on the storm door on the front of the house. That thing was tiny, like a baby. Little green frog. But she didn't see it. I'm glad she didn't see it. And she was outside, and I thought, well, I don't want her to get this frog. So I just took my finger, and I'm poking the frog, like, come on. And it just sort of went on up. I got it on up where it was kind of beyond her reach. It wouldn't boing. It just kind of up the glass, and I got it up to where she couldn't see it or reach it. So I've never seen one that little. It was tiny, and it was green, and it was so cute. We have a lot of tree frogs around here. And she doesn't want the toads, because the toads, maybe she eats the frogs. I don't really know. She doesn't want the toads. She doesn't mess with the toads. Maybe they don't taste good. You know, they drink water all day just in case you pick them up. Because if you pick them up, they'll pee on you. They'll pee on your hands. They do, because when I was a kid, I used to love to catch them and hold them and play with them. And I love to play with toads and lizards and little green snakes. And I did. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So what was I? Oh, so she goes out and looks for frogs. Eevee's out there right now. Eevee doesn't give a shit about frogs. She just likes to sit out there, I guess, away from all these damn cats in the house. But see, Marty doesn't mess with her. Marty is very quiet and laid back. He doesn't really mess with anybody. But if he does, it's just like, huh, and then he lays down. Like, huh, I'm tired. He doesn't put a lot of energy into it. So Eevee has figured out, okay, he's not an asshole. Good. Okay, you're fine. I'm okay with you because you don't seem to be a jerk, so you're fine. Because, you know, in all fairness, you know, Boop, when we brought her home, she was like the Tasmanian devil. I mean, she hid behind the bookcase in the living room for a day, and then she came out and became this little tiny tornado. She just became this rude-ass little cat, just attacking and jumping on Eevee every chance she got. Chewing on her, biting her ear, and like, Eevee, just sit on her. Kick her ass one good time. Because see, that's what Punkin did. Punkin went right up to that little kitten and just swatted her. Knocked her for a loop. Just like, I want to make it clear you will not be messing with me. And she was scared of Punkin after that. She wouldn't get near Punkin. Even now, she treads lightly around Punkin. Like, I don't want any trouble with you. You know, because Punkin does the skippity paps, the fast slaps, you know. She's not messing around. And they are loud, too. She puts weight behind those skippity paps. Those fast slaps. And she'll throw in a growl at the same time for good measure. I got to do my nails. I just took off all my nail polish. Took a shower. I did not wash my hair. But it's been a good day. It's been a good day. A whole lot of nothing has happened. So I've got to go see my dad, and we'll go to the Derby. I think I just want a giant basket of those hush puppies. They're small. The hush puppies are, I'm not talking about the frog anymore. I'm talking about these hush puppies at the Derby. They're about this big, and they, to me, have the perfect ratio of crunchy outside and soft inside. My Lord, they're so good. They're the best hush puppies ever. I love them. So I'm going to go and get a big ass basket of hush puppies and get some ketchup and I might just have that. I might not even get anything else. They're so good. So I got my check. I have to go cash that at some point. So yeah, Glenda the Good Witch and I are going to go out to eat one night next week. And my kids and I are going to Itchy Bum. It's Itchy Bun, but my son calls it Itchy Bum. We're going to Itchy Bum one night. Hey, kitty. It's Boop. Boop. What's the matter? I want a frog. You want a frog? There's no frog. She started looking up. There's no frog in here. There better not be a frog. What the hell was that, Marty? He's so goofy. Hey, Boop. Boop. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? I was waiting to see if Marty was going to come running out. All right. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Boop, what are you growling at? Oh, you made Marty lay down.
Oh, shit, I didn't mean anything by it. I'm just trying to play.
What are you thinking about attacking? Don't start doing it. He does the funniest butt wiggle. Oh my God, he does this big butt wiggle before he jumps on anything. It's hilarious. Hey, Boop. Do you want a treat? You want a snack? Shit, that usually works. You want a treat? Oh, I got Marty's attention. You're not going to do anything. I love it. You do these half-assed charges at things, and it's so... Ugh, I'm tired, and it's so funny. I see your ear over there. These two. Oh, don't even act like you're upset. What are you growling at? Why all of a sudden have you got an attitude problem? Look, you made him lay down again. Go get her. Go get her. She wants you to. Look at her. Go over there and get her. Go get her. Or just roll over a little bit like she does. See, Boop thinks she can get under things if she spins like that. She spins her little body, and she thinks if she does that, she can get into small places. Look, she just rolls. She'll just spin trying to get under there. Boop, it doesn't work. It's going to work. I'm going to corkscrew my body under there. Yeah, you used to fit when you were little. You don't fit anymore. You're too big now. Yeah, she thinks if she keeps spinning, she'll corkscrew under there. I'll try this side. It'll work over here. Punkin's actually downstairs sitting on the couch in the dark. Because I'm convinced she's not a cat. I think she's actually some sort of alien or something. She's snuffling the door. You know, I think Marty's already gotten a little bit bigger. Or is it just me? Look how long his tail is. Oh, God. Yeah, Boop likes to snuffle things. And she likes to snort when she's frustrated. What are y'all gonna do? Boop, he wants to play with you, but he's not, you know, y'all play differently. Nobu tried to play with him outside the other day. I was outside in the backyard on Sunday. Yeah, it was Sunday. Pulling weeds and just doing generic yard crap. And Nobu came over for a visit. He's one of the neighbor's cats. And was trying... Look at her front feet. That's her default position. That's how she lays down. And sometimes her front legs are all splayed out like that. You should go get her, Marty. Hey.
No. Look at that face. No. I don't wanna.
I'm convinced they play together when I'm not looking. I think he's getting bigger already. If you look at him, you can see he has very subtle stripes in his fur. Oh, sorry.
Stop touching me.
His tail, they're more pronounced on his tail. Are y'all tired? Marty's always tired. He flops a lot. He'll just follow you in the room and just flop there. He just wants to be nearby, you know. He just wants to see what you're doing. And he'll just kind of hang out with you somewhere in the room. He'll be flopped on the floor just like that, and sometimes Boop will come in there and flop too. Are y'all just done? Is that it? I think that's it. I think if I would just be quiet, I think Marty would just go to sleep. He would just sleep. Look at her. She's sleepy too. Boop, she fights sleep like a child.
I'm not sleepy. I'm not tired.
Yes, you are, Boop. You tired. I can tell. I can tell by your little face that you're tired. It's okay. We all get tired sometimes. She will fight sleep. Both of my kids would do that when they were little. They just would fight sleep. They just did not want to go to sleep. I take a nap every chance I get. I'm not going to fight it. Well, I don't think they're going to do anything else. I think Marty is just like, he's going to sleep, and Boop is like... And I have to fix my nail polish and do some other stuff and get ready for bed myself so I can get up and go to work again in the morning. But work's going well. Everything's good there. Not much going on. It's been delightfully quiet, so I'm happy about that. But thank you so much for watching and for being here. I hope your week is going well, and I'll see you again soon.